Da 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 da. Ru 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 ru. Da 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 da. Why you there looking like it? King of my city, I'm a King Kong. Nakumola Lumsen, you go live long. What's up, everybody? I'm Vector the Viper, aka Easy. I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, I guess I'm happy. It's One Africa, and I'm live on the Dashiki Diaries. No, it's Dashiki, not Dashiki. It's Dashiki Diaries. Lafayette in the building, bless.
Hey guys, it's your girl Iffy, as usual, chopping it up with some of the greatest names in the entertainment industry. Right here, I'm with Vector the Viper. Oh, that name is so strong. First of all, that's a serious name.
Yes, it's serious.
Can I ask you? Because I mean, Vector the Viper is obviously an awesome stage name. What was the inspiration behind that name?
I don't like to sound like a nerd, but it was physics and biology class.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It was physics class, and I think it was Mr. Eniola, that was the lecturer then, or the teacher, and he was like, so today we do vectors, and like we're talking on dimension vector quantities and scalar quantities, and I was like, vector.
Oh my goodness.
And it goes magnitude and direction, like, yeah, vector. And we left there and went to biology class, and I think it was Dr. Kalu says, so we're talking about vipers today, and they are vectors of poison. Vector the Viper.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that's definitely nerdy. Like, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie, but you know, but it's very cute. You know, some people, they'll tell you, oh yeah, I'm a viper, and I was this, I was that. You said no, it was class, it was, you know, physics, so that's biology. Well, that's dope though. That's how Vector the Viper was created. Wow. So can you tell us a little bit about kind of like the music that you do and your creative? Where does your creative inspiration come from when it comes to your music?
Okay, so first of all, I was born and christened in a white garment church, which means you must have music knowledge.
Me too. I was born and christened in a white garment church, so I know what you're talking about.
Hey,
I already know.
You must give them P. So growing up there, I learned music firsthand, but my sister was the first to pull me into music properly, like the choir and stuff. So that happened, but along the way, I kind of like became a rapper.
A rapper, right.
Like along the way, I kind of like became a rapper, but it's more music for me than rap. It is famously rap, but it is corely more music. So, like, I play one or two instruments. I could produce, I could direct, I could arrange music as well. So, it's more music for me than rap. But right now, Nigerian hip hop. Found myself in the scene. Made our difference. We decided to do stuff with rap, which I'm sure if people, I hate to use this as a reference, when you flashback to that whole Ikechukwu situation, we were talking about doing stuff for Nigerian hip hop and pretty much doing something spectacular. It doesn't have to be jumping off the Eiffel Tower type spectacular. It's just like sit down. Yes, just do something different. It doesn't have to be a hit single, rap wise. It just has to be something different. So we went on radio and set an African record of like a 2-hour plus freestyle where all we rapped about came from social media. So I'm standing there and I receive tweets, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. Everybody say, so rap about Houston. Rap about.
You go in.
Yeah, pretty much. So we did that for 2 hours plus. But what made it spectacular mostly was the corporates started to listen to hip hop, not as music per se, but as a voice.
Wow.
So we had sponsors for, I can't mention the name because I'll be getting a free ad, but
you know, when it pay him some more, he will mention you.
Bam. So we had sponsors that kind of like provided refreshments. We got paid for that. Sponsors that timed the event. We also got paid for that and compensated for that as well. So everything just made sense.
Okay, that's kind of where it kicked off. Is it safe to say?
I mean, a lot of people have done spectacular things for hip hop, but I just feel like we should do stuff. I think I was at some telco company and I was like, I want to rap for like 2 hours. The guy goes, somebody goes, he's actually done a freestyle for 1 hour, 20 minutes before. And the guy goes, what were you saying? I'm like, well,
oh my God,
sponsor the show and let me show you what it is. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing with hip hop in Nigeria, but ultimately I'm more about the music.
The music behind.
So the creative process is environment. I'm in Houston right now. I can make music traditional Houston style. All I need to be is exposed to it. So I'm very attentive to my environment. I'm that freestyle guy.
I know. And you know what's so funny? We mentioned Houston, we mentioned performances, and we mentioned creative. And I asked you that question specifically because I witnessed a creative performance yesterday.
Yes.
All right, where we were at One Africa Music Festival in Houston. That, first of all, it was huge. You saw that stadium.
Yeah.
The house was packed for y'all. It was amazing. And then you came out there and you literally killed us with the creative. I saw dancers. Some of them were backflipping. Some of that. It was so dope. And I feel like a lot of the good things that separates us Nigerians as, no, I say not musicians. Well, I'm not a musician, but you Nigerian musicians, is the fact that you add an element of surprise, an element of performance to every single show that you do. And I felt, honestly, in just watching you in that segment, I felt like it was your show.
Like I have to give a quick shout out to the students of the TSU.
Okay.
Because they came through strong.
TSU, what's that?
That's the Texas Southern University. Yes,
Okay,
Texas Southern University. Like those, like in my head now, I know Texas Southern University. Like these guys,
They're the ones.
like they're the ones that are not playing. And it's cool for you to always have people who need that opportunity to be able to put on their CV or I don't know. You guys call it resume.
Resume on their CV, on their resume, on their documents.
On their documents, anything that says.
How did it feel, to be in Houston on that stage performing your originals? How did that feel? How was that moment? Because I would tell people, for me, the word is electrifying, right? That's the word of the day. I felt like y'all were lighting the stage on fire. How did it feel for you as a performer?
This is my first time ever performing in Houston. As a matter of fact, like I'm a very home-based artist. Like the world.
Oh, sweet, calm down. He's very calm.
Like,
very calm, ladies.
like let's just. Like I want to come out a lot, but if I can't, then it's fine. So you know what I mean. I don't rush life. It must happen. So that's the biggest performance I've done in America. That's the biggest. Like this is sitting over 18,000 people, I guess. So like that's the biggest performance I've done. I don't have the figures correctly, but it's at least over 10,000 people. It's epic. Me being on that stage is epic. I really wanted to share that moment with anybody possible. Our intention was to have 25 dancers, but they could only afford us 15, and it was sad for me because they had put in weeks of work. I wanted everybody to be part of that moment because it's huge. I mean, I guess this is America. You saying you're part of something counts.
Right.
I mean, even if you are not evidently apparent in the picture, you could say you're part of it and it counts. So, but it was epic for me. It was epic for me. Also see the thoughtful side of Nigerian music. Not just because we are able to make you dance, we're also able to make you think. We're also concerned about things that concern you. Not that we're trying to segregate ourselves from you by saying that concern you, but then we're in Nigeria, you're over here, there are certain dangers that we've seen, we've read about, that we've seen in the news, on TV, and we're concerned with and for you. And we hope that you find peace.
Humble guy. It shows through your music, it shows through your personality and your interviews, and I think that's what your fans connect about you so much, is that you're a hip-hop guy but you're humble, and it's very unique. So I love that about you. I'm just take it, accept it, say thank you.
No, I'm just collecting the soap and I'm just bathing with it as I wash it, and let me go use the soap.
Okay, what are the last words you have to say to the beautiful people watching you here today?
God bless you guys. God bless you guys. I've had my fair share of turbulence in the industry, and people always say it's not easy to go through what Victor went through and come back with a banger and win 2 awards and win multiple awards after that. Like it doesn't make sense to anybody, but then again, if it makes sense to God, that's ultimate. So thank you guys.
Say yes, nobody can say.
Baba, you know what I'm saying? No sin vipas. This sacrifice, he's made it. So thank you guys for also believing in me and staying there. The Lafia J album, I'm sorry it's taking a while, but I'm just trying to make sure it's perfect. It's not the regular thing you've heard.
Good things, you gotta wait for good things.
Boom.
I mean, patience is gonna get us to where we need to go.
So we're thinking it's time to sell, yeah.
See. Repping, branding.
Live now. We're thinking it's time to sell our culture. Like
Right.
I was born and raised in Lagos State. My dad's from Ogun, my mom's from Ondo State, but I was born and raised in Lagos State, and I know at least one or two things about the culture. Funny enough, the Oloreayo of Lagos, that's Obadosumu, he was at the venue last night. So the masquerades you saw and Aramoniru, they were there and they knew what that meant, because that was the real deal. Like, I came from Nigeria with the real deal. So I'm doing the same with the album.
I love that. I love that. I respect that. Guys, we just spent some time with Vector the Viper. You know we always come to you with the baddest in the industry. Thank you so much. We're going to catch up with you again.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's Dashiki Diaries. Dashiki sounds like his house.
Okay, say what you like.
This is Vector the Viper, live on Dashiki Diaries. Don't say Dashiki Diaries, it's Dashiki Diaries, man. I'm good.
And when me right, my nigga hear me right. It's obvious my flow too sweet, I can't help but to bite. And then one long word from my niggas.